So EMDR would have an individual come in. They've had a range of experiences, one of events or patterns of things in relationship. So family of origin, very, very typical. Most of us didn't have perfect parents. Some had really crappy parents. So small T traumas, big T traumas. We come in, find out what the thing is. What did the person say? What did they do? And we go at it like this. There's a very structured flow through of EMDR and how we go at things. First order of business, we need you to generate an image representing the worst part of that incident. Go right there, get that image, make a note of it. This is kind of the pivotal piece for EMDR, beliefs. The second item is, this thing happened. What did it make you believe about yourself? I'm not lovable. I'm in danger. I can't handle it. I'm a bad person. A negative belief. Third piece, what would you prefer to believe about yourself? I'm safe. I am lovable. I'm worth knowing. I count. How true does that positive belief feel? Different number scale. 1 to 7. 1 not true at all, 7 completely true. At the outset, probably going to be a little low. Next one, emotion. Look at the image. Look at the negative belief. What's the emotion? Fear, terror, resentment, a lot of sadness. That's a very common one. How bad is that feeling now? 0 to 10. No bad feeling, all bad feeling. Usually north of a 5. Last setup, somatics. Where do you feel it in your body? Make a note of that. People have, it's different for everyone. Then we get into the process. Hold the image in your mind. Move the eyes. 15, 20 seconds, deep breath. What came up? And this is where things get kind of ambiguous.
Right. So what's happening with the eyes?
Got it. Excellent question. There's a number of ideas. There's been a lot of research in the last few years. My elevator answer is we've inflated your limbic system. We've activated it. Image, feeling, sensations, emotions, activated the movie. Moving the eyes is a task. Okay, watch my finger. Oh, okay. Scroll, 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 scroll. If you're doing a task, you can't do emotion. They're mutually exclusive.
If you're doing a task, you can't do an emotion.
So if you're chopping vegetables, fixing your car, if you're doing a focused, acetylcholine is focus. Running a marathon, writing an exam, doing a task in a focused way. This is focused. Oh, okay, don't stop looking at it. You decouple the emotion center briefly. Then we take a breath, go back. Oh, we're back in the feeling, back in the movie. And the query at that point is, what came up?
This is so embarrassing, but this is so cool.
Yeah.
Maybe the listener might be like, oh, you didn't know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
What you just said about the feeling. Okay, sorry. Continue.
It's fascinating. And it bears out. You can run your own experiment. If you're in an emotional state, particularly happy, particularly sad, there's reasons we talk about go for a walk in nature. If you're moving forward through space and time, moving your eyes, navigating, keeping your body erect, keeping the system moving, you're in a very basic part of the brain. And when we get comfortable in the space and we know that we don't have to think about tripping over roots or stuff, then we kind of drift back into reverie. But if you're focused, if you're riding a bike, there's going to be consequences if you don't pay attention. If you're scuba diving, there's consequences if you're not paying attention. And even though we've activated the limbic system with all this prickly stuff, I don't know about you, I don't want to look at that image of that thing my dad did me in the garage. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is a task. And we stop. What came up? The fun part is we don't actually stop thinking. And this distraction, this is where it gets into qualitative and speculative experience. The unconscious is if we take the pressure off that and let it be while we're over here doing this, stuff drips out. tactile memories, smells, colors, images. Oh, wait a minute. No, it wasn't. The wall wasn't green. It was yellow. Right. Can be as innocuous as that. Because remembering that the trauma memories are inherently fragmented, scattered. That's why they're anxiety-inducing, because we haven't completed it. It hasn't gone back to the long-term file cabinet in the back of the hypothalamus.